Hi guys, it's Emmylou and today I'm going to show you how to do one of my favourites. It's actually my logo for my company, Aurora Shine Online. It's this bluebird. I painted it about a year ago now, maybe 2 years, year and a bit, and I love it. I absolutely love it. It's my lovely chunky bluebird. So I can't stop drawing birds. Like I've got a bird on my arm, I've got a bird there. So I'm going to show you how to draw the bluebird, and all you need is ideally chalks, my favourite. So any chalks you can think of that's colourful. Like I love this because you've got such a selection. So chalks or watercolour pencil, but I have decided today to do it on black sugar paper. Black sugar paper is really cheap, really easy to get hold of. It's A2, which is a big size, so yeah. Bit of black A2 sugar paper, a white pencil if you don't have chalk, because you can't see a normal pencil when you draw it. I'm going to do it with white chalk just so you can see. I've put some music on the background because I just thought we could chill out. So first thing you need is you're going to do like a rainbow. So a rainbow shape for the head, and then you're going to do the back's going to be quite not straight, it's going to be kind of, so that kind of shape would be awesome. And then you're going to do the beak. Now the beak you're going to go in. And the good thing about chalk is you can rub it out if you make a mistake. So if I don't like it, I can just rub it out with my finger and go over, so it's fine. So then we're going to go whoop. And you want to create this so it's wobbly there, like a V. So can you see you've almost got like a heart shape on there, and then you want to cut it in half. Cut it in half. Then you want an awesome eye. So I like drawing a real big round eye. I think on my one I did, there's quite a reflection going on there. I did it mostly black with a little bit of white shining. So then you want to go under the beak, you want to go da da da. If you're not quite sure where you're going, just go down. Then you want to create a real big tummy. So just, I absolutely love chunky birds. I just think they look really cool. Like they look like they've eaten well, and they're, as long as they can fly, then it's fine. Okay, then you want a wing. So the wing is going to go, just touch there and just go whoop. So what I've done is I've touched there and touched that bit. So that's your wing, and then you're going to go up. I can't go up because my easel's wobbling. You want to create a wing there. Do you know what? I'm just going to get something. Man. Hang on. There you go, we're all good, we're all good. Okay, then you want to go, because this is going to be a different type of wing. It's going to be like browns and everything. And then here you're going to go, ta-da. So there's kind of like two lines. It's like a wing, and then a baby wing, and then a line. Now, if I just sellotape this, do you know what? I'm going to get a bit of blue tack. I'm going to blue tack it on here. Can't really see it, can you? I'm going to blue tack it on there just so you can see it. It might not stay on because it's on. I'm going to blue tack it there, so at least you get the idea. Okay, let's go. So we want to do the legs. Now the legs, you're going to have one there. Can't see my legs. And then, whoa. So very, very easy, very simple. You can't see this leg and this feet very much, but that's fine. Then you want to create something where it looks like he's sitting on a branch. So if you just draw the branch, any branch you like, you can have some fun with this branch because you can create like lots of leaves. You know, you can really go to town on this and you can make it look awesome. So it's up to you what you want to include. So now we're going to do the blue from the bluebird. So I'm going to take, I'm going to take like 4 different blues, but you could take maybe just 2 is fine. You can't see it because it's shiny, so I'm going to take it down and I'm going to say, right, okay, I'm going to have a light blue here. So ultimately, because most of him's blue, I'm going to colour most of him blue. So it's this bit here. I'm not going to go over the wing. Ta-da! Then I'm going to take another blue, which is slightly more awesome, and I'm going to go over almost like the shady bits that I want to be a bit more vibrant, a bit more brighter. So I don't know if you can see where I'm doing it. So I'm doing that, and then I'm going in there. Then you want an even darker blue if you have it. If you don't have it, don't worry, it doesn't matter too much. And then I'm just going to go over what I was going over, but just even more. The good thing about incorporating different blues is it looks more grown up and it looks really quite cool. So you could have a look at how I'm doing it and just do it a bit like that. I'm going to take a bit more light blue because I quite liked the light blue, but I didn't put lots on. Then get your one little finger and you just want to smudge a little bit. You don't want to smudge too much, because sometimes the colours you can't really see. So what you'll find if you're using sugar paper that's black, or even white sugar paper is quite cool, you'll find that some of it gets lost, like the white lines get lost, which is pretty cool. Now because the legs are black, but I don't want it to look, I want it to show up, I might do like a brownie colour for the legs and the feet, but in reality it's probably more black. So we can have, I'm just doing bits here and there for black. They've got their little clawy bits. Hello. So little clawy bits. Then the beak is actually white. So you're going to colour in. I've left a line because it's got a line in there. If you can't leave a line, it's hard. You could just draw a line back in. I'm going to take my black, which I thought was black, but I think it's blue. I'm going to take a black and I'm going to do a shadow under here. And I'm going to do, there's a lot of shadow where the eye is. Actually, all this is quite black. And even the eye is black, but you don't want to, you want to keep that white line if you can. If you can't keep it, don't worry, you can draw over it, but don't draw over it with a pen because it ruins the pen when you go over chalk. Right, can you see my little fella? He looks quite cute. Okay, I keep calling my animals George, I'm not quite sure why. Okay, so then you've got your white, so I can add the white in if I've gone over it. Do you know what I mean? So now we're going to do some white here, white here, white here. And then white there, white there, white there. Sounds really easy, doesn't it? It's kind of easy. And then you want black there, there. Even though the sugar paper's black, you need it to stand out from the sugar paper. So kind of there. Then I'm going to take 2 maroons, 2 browns, but you could take 1 brown and a black if you want. But I'm going to hold it from the side and do this because it's nice to get that look. It's like it's lines, they look really cool. Then, bit of white. I just like adding whatever I like, really. And then you want to smudge, but you don't want to smudge too much. So, kind of want to... What you'll find is you'll look at it and be like, not sure if I like it, or can I add this and that? And then you just keep adding more. Like, don't let anyone say to you, oh, well, you've overdone it. Because it's easy for someone to come over to where you're doing your work and go, oh, it looks nice, but... And it's like, well, yeah, it's fine. But make sure you listen to what you want in your picture. So I'm smudging it away. Smudging it. So there we are. That's pretty much my bird. If you wanted to get rid of the white line, you just go round with different blues. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. I love birds. It's something to do with freedom. They're free, aren't they? I remember when I was in school and I used to look out the window and think, ah, there's birds and they're free, whilst I was doing maths. Okay, right, because I want it to stand out, I'm going to do, you'll have a tail by the way, just realised, although I quite like the fact it's just smudging in, like it's, right, I'm going to do around the edges. I kind of want to do a green, so I'm just going to do a green around the edges because I want it to stand out. So you could pick any colour, you could pick a pink, orange, whatever colour you like. If you want to do a tail as well, sorry I've got chalk all over me now, you could just carry it on, like that. Okay, got your little finger. And you want to just, what I actually quite like is, just carefully don't smudge it. What I quite like is you can get another green. I absolutely love colour mixing, like mixing totally different colours. So you could get another green, like have a rainbow effect, although it's a bit tricky, isn't it? Because you've got black. Have a yellow. It just looks really cool when you start to create your own masterpiece. Like the reason why I put music on is because it helps me sort of create what I want. If you get those emotions in there while you're creating, it's quite fun. So you could like literally go to your room, get some music on and just paint and do something that makes you feel good. I am going to do a branch. Doesn't have to be this brown, it could be a totally different brown. And because I want the branch to be 3D, I'm going to do a dark bit of the branch underneath. Do a bit of yellow, shining, so it looks a bit more like a 3D branch. Friday branch. Then my leaves. My leaves. It's quite nice to do half a leaf. Just saying. Doesn't even, you don't even have to have leaves. And if you wanted to and you're like, well, I kind of don't want to have a green background, I want something else, you could literally get another colour. This is my, it's actually, it doesn't look like it, but it's actually, pardon me, it's actually like a purpley colour. So if you think, nah, I don't want green, I want a purpley colour, you can just go over everything again. Like, I love chalk, because there aren't really any rules apart from make it look awesome. Hang on. What I quite like as well about the bird is you can start adding a little bit of texture here and there for him and smudge it in a bit, because then he looks a bit more fluffy, looks kind of cool. Gonna add a bit of white. So you just have a go at adding the detail, because it's the detail that actually makes it look amazing. And I think I sold about 50 of these birds in total. People love birds, as do I. So yeah, have a go, have a bit of a play. Let me know what you want me to draw next. I really like him, he's cute. I feel like you could just fiddle forever, I think, till you get what you want. But there's my bluebird. Like and subscribe and tell everyone, because it's really nice for people to just start drawing and doing what they like to do, especially because summer holidays are coming up now. You can obviously spend a bit of time creating and drawing stuff that you love. So I'm going to go now, and for my July. I think I'll do something really summery. It'd be really kind of cool. Okay, take care and enjoy drawing.